Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. I have in front of me Wink. We will see an update and of course with our Fibonacci retracement tool we will find out some major support and resistance levels. You can see here I started from 5 April down all the way to 23rd April. So what we have here is the 0.3068 and the 0.2012 Fibonacci support levels, and of course our major resistance level 0.2015 to 16, 18 and of course 21. As you can see here, what we want to see is of course keep getting higher lows for the Wink, and of course we need to see going above those those three certain levels of Fibonacci retracement, and we want to of course maintain the 0.2012 Fibonacci retracement support level, and around this one we don't want to fall beyond this support level. But for the very short term we shouldn't focus on this one, we should focus on these other four support and resistance levels. We have pretty low volume here, you can see here guys, we got a declining volume, and of course the MACD, what we want now to see is higher lows. We want to maintain this support level. We want to see for the MACD in the 4-hour frame higher lows. We want to see this cross between the blue line and the orange line, the signal line here. We want to see blue line regaining some strength again and going upwards. We want to see the MACD going above the signal line like it did 23rd April till 28th. Then we had some further consolidation, but nothing important here guys. We are in the 4-hour frame, so nothing important in particular. So we go now to the RSI and the commodity channel index. We can see here that we are, according to the commodity channel index and the RSI, inside the 30 and 70 for the relative strength index, so we don't have any overbought or any overshot situation. But guys, I don't want to fall below this line right here. I don't want the RSI to go beyond this support line that is formed back on 25 April. Even if we go down, I don't want to go beyond the 11th April. Okay, so what we need to see here is getting higher lows, as we are doing right here. Okay, this is looking very good for the RSI too. And of course let's go to the commodity channel index to see some important things. We found resistance back there on 100. We are going a bit downwards. We want to see where we will go according to the commodity channel index. We are between minus 100 and 100. We don't have any oversold situation like this here guys, where we went beyond minus 100 and we had a very clear buying opportunity. So according to the SSL channel, you can see the green line, sorry guys, it is above the red line, so we have a buying opportunity, but we need to be careful of course. Let's go to the Bollinger bands. The reason I like, seriously I like this, is because we are getting into a squeeze point. As you can see here, the bottom is approaching the top line of the Bollinger bands, and therefore we might have a pretty low volume, and we expect sometimes the volume to go even higher, but we want of course green bars here, we don't want red. Okay, so right now according to the Bollinger bands we are inside, we are getting a squeeze point. That's pretty good guys, that's pretty good for the daily frame. The RSI remains between 30 and 70, so we have room to grow, and the commodity channel index, it is the same too for the daily frame. We still have room to grow. You can see the reversal head and shoulders pattern for the commodity channel index as well. And this here, the MACD in the daily frame, what we want to see here is the blue line getting above the signal line. Once we see that, will be looking very good, but we need to see this. We are now in a way where the two lines getting close to each other. What we want to see is going upwards and not get rejected, okay, and not get rejected and move downwards. So the next few hours are very critical for the win against USDT, and of course we can go now to win against Bitcoin. What we are seeing here is those two lines I mentioned in my previous videos for the 4-hour frame guys, the 0.70, I think it is 222 and 278 for the resistance level. Right now we are moving very good for the within our higher lows. We had here this line, we maintain a little bit above. The main thing here is to maintain this support line and not go further beyond. You can see here how small candles we have, how low volatility we have. We want to see an upward situation for the wing in the short term. Right here we can surpass this level for wing against Bitcoin. Will be very things will be looking very good. And of course we now go to wing against Bitcoin in the daily frame. We haven't lost our position yet. 50-day EMA is beyond the 20 and the 30-day EMA. As you can see here, according to the Fibonacci retracement, we need to surpass this important resistance level I talked about before in the wing against Bitcoin in the 4-hour frame. Right now we'll focus more on the MACD. It is the same as the USDT. We need to surpass, we need to see this cross here, guys. We need to see this cross for the blue line going above the signal line. Okay, so we need to see this cross in order to say that we are having a very bullish scenario again, and of course regaining some distance in the daily frame. So for the midterm it will look pretty amazing. I will go now to the price analysis fast and we will see some important things. First of all, as long as we are seeing higher lows, we are absolutely fine. As long as we don't surpass downwards this level here, we are absolutely fine. Okay, even if we go a little bit down from 0.0012, we don't have to worry as long as we maintain this level of 0.000921. Okay, so what we need to focus on is mainly remaining to these levels right here that I'm doing with the cursor, the price label. So I delete this. As long as we are making higher highs, we are okay. And of course, what I like here is this cross and the 50-day EMA to remain beyond the 20-day EMA and play the support role. I want, guys, the 50-day EMA to play the support role right here. So as far as we get above this price here, we'll be absolutely fine. And of course, this golden ratio here, 0.0021, is absolutely what we should focus on here, because if we go above this level, then we are having a very good buying opportunity. But I would say after this, after breaking this, and especially 0.0018, we are having a very good buying opportunity as well. So right now what we want to see is retesting the 0.0015 as we did here, of course maintaining our line here. Let's see, I will do it like this. So this is how we go right now, maintaining our bottom line. Even if we had to fall a little bit beyond this bottom line, it wouldn't be necessarily bad, guys. Getting into a squeeze point where we might see wing going above. And of course, if you want to have a buying strategy, you have to buy above this level some of your money, not invest all of your money. Of course, this is not a financial advice and you should always do your own research, but I'm telling you that is a good buy strategy, investing some above these resistance Fibonacci levels. And now we are still looking good. For the RSI, for the 4-hour frame, we saw them before, but I wanted to focus on something different here. I want you to focus on how we approach the top. And how did we know we would approach the top? Because as you can see, it went up so much in such a short time. So when we are having this, it is very difficult to identify the top. We are having this bullish scenario and most of us might be, it is a little bit tricky, and we might buy here on the top because we FOMO in, we say we don't have any much time to buy, we should buy right now, we FOMO in the top levels, then we are having the consolidation. So here we should see the RSI, and you should see that in such a short time it was making lower highs, but the price at this time was making higher highs. So when we are having lower highs for the RSI in the 4-hour frame and higher highs for the top for the price, then we are approaching a top. So you have to be careful. And of course, what we were seeing here is having this hammer candle over here. We had this big bullish engulfing candle next to the hammer candle. Then we had an upward situation, an upward trend for the wing. What we need to see though is getting higher highs and higher lows, of course maintaining those lines as support level if we can, the 50-day EMA for the 4-hour frame. And I want to go into wing against TRONs. And of course I want to show you something, guys, really important here. How we could identify a top. Again, you can see the top back on 2019 on the wing against TRONs. Okay, so right now what we saw is we followed the historical data for wing against TRON and we had a hidden resistance top level. Another way you could identify the top, of course you should always check altcoins against other coins, they are very, very important. So we want to stay above the 50-day MA. The 50-day MA, I think, should stay beyond, the 20-day MA, and of course maintain this support level. And if we can even a little further down, we can maintain this support level as well. It will be very, very good. But let's see again the wing against Binance Coin, of course. Let's see the Binance Coin. What do we have here? In the Binance Coin, we are approaching a bottom, guys. We are approaching a bottom. This is our bottom, 2021, 2021. And you are seeing, according to Wing against Binance Coin, we were approaching this bottom, and why you should be able to transfer Binance Coin to Wing. This was a very good buying opportunity, of course, guys. So what we are seeing here is that for Wing against Binance Coin, we are approaching again this bottom. So pretty soon, if we don't see this cross, it might be a very good transfer, okay? So that's it for Wing against Binance Coin and TRON. I go back again to USDT. And what I want to see, of course, is maintaining this bottom line trend, maybe getting into a squeeze point here where we might see it going upwards. We will see about that, as well as we have to expect something worse. Okay, we might go downwards, but in order to be careful and to be sure and to minimize the risk, you have to follow a buying strategy, and always remember you have to have an exit strategy. And for those who bought at the top, never sell your position, guys. If you don't sell your position, you haven't lost anything. So things remain as we said back in the previous video, an update here so you can guys see what we are holding here, where are we, and of course some important information for you if you want to do your technical analysis by your own. Thank you so much for watching, have a fantastic day wherever you are, and of course see you soon with many more videos. Bye!